State Correctional Institution. This call is subject to recording and monitoring.
That's what you were saying?
Yeah, no, I was saying it like, whether we want to believe it or not, but that criminal lifestyle is like it's an addiction, man. And then it grow into a lifestyle. See what I'm saying? So I wanted to bring something to the table for them type of people with that type of mindset, and try to meet them where they at in their thinking and their activity, while at the same time speaking a language that they can understand. So that's why. So I use real estate as a vehicle to try to make the connection of what they've been through and tie real estate into their collective experiences.
Yeah.
See, this book, Right Skills, Wrong Product, right? I'm saying that the hustlers who operate in a criminal lifestyle, they practice the right skills, but they push the wrong product. So the reality of it is, when we out there maneuvering in them streets, it's like a system of money with a variety of activities and products being pushed. And when we pushing them products, it's like, we practicing fundamental business skills and talents and creative abilities. And that shit enough to run corporations, man. So the same way we push that product in the streets, it's like the same way we push real estate. The only difference is, when we in the streets, we might be trapping off a phone or, trapping on a particular block to a certain area. But with real estate, the whole motherfucking country your area. You see what I'm saying? You can own a property. You can live in Philly or own a property in South Dakota somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt. But what about the youngers that ain't really trying to get no bread? They just out here shooting shit up.
See, that's the thing. Yeah, they out there drilling and pushing that pistol, right? But at the same time, they'll go in the studio and rap, right? So we got to be able to meet them where they at, what they thinking, because rapping, that's a hustle. And nowadays music like the education system for the new generation. So like let's use music as like a vision for a person to legitimize their hustle. Let's take Meek Mill for example, right? Motherfuckers can say what they want about Meek Mill. They can say what he don't do, whatever. But I'm gonna tell you what Meek Mill did do, right? Once upon a time in Meek Mill's life, right, he stood on a block and sold a product. Then he went into the studio, right, and treated his music like the product and treated the studio like the block, right? So he took his music and then he put it in CD form, because keep in mind, the CDs was out back then. So he took his music and put it in CD form, packaged it in the CD case, took the name of his album Flamers, put the stamp on the CD case, and start selling that shit like dope with the Flamer stamp on it. Guess who was the fiends buying it? Us. That's the motherfucking epitome of legitimizing your hustle. You see what I'm saying? So if the young bulls look at it for what it really is, the story would be this: Meek Mill's probably the first person from our city, right, that sold a product on a block, right, rose above his circumstances and conditions, legitimized his hustle. Now he's worth between 50 to 100 million and running with billionaires. You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the perfect example of taking what you learned from the streets and legitimizing your hustle. Rather you on a small level or a high level, right? The skills you practice to push them products is enough to run corporations. You just got to know it. This book could be purchased by a mother, a father, a sister, an uncle, a cousin, or whatever, who got a loved one that's still trapped in a criminal lifestyle. This book can help them go from trapping out of houses to provide affordable housing. That's it.